Morning, trappers. So wolf number 3 came in last night. I didn't even have to go get it. So I don't know if I told you guys that my first bait there that I set, I caught and lost one. So at first I thought it was a coyote, and then after cleaning off the snow, it got chewed up pretty bad, and I determined it was a wolf. But anyway, I'd planted a couple traps on some track sets leaving the bait. And so this little guy had been coming back in, and I'd missed him on a couple snares. But so you can see he walked in there and he got that snare around his upper jaw. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Got it right behind his canines. But yeah, we're gonna have to test my seamstress on this one. But anyway, buddy of mine, Eric, was out there, went out to his place, and when they came back, this was standing alongside the trail, so he dispatched it and brought it in to me. And so I grabbed that pair of cable cutters. I don't know if any of you guys don't use these, but any of you guys that are dealing with snare cable, don't use your pliers, your number 9s or like that to cutting this cable. So this had a Seneca kill spring and a triggered kill spring on it. God, it hurts when it hits you in the hand. But I don't care what kind of snare you were using. If it catches them around that upper jaw like that, you're not gonna hold them. So, but yeah, cinched her right down. So he'd chewed it off, and it held him for quite a while, but he ended up chewing it off and getting away from it. So, but and that was a 5/64. No, sorry, that was a 332. That was one of my older snares. But we'll bring him over and weigh him. It's definitely a yearling. That's you can look at them, you know, right off the bat. You can look at that. And you can see that woolly, really nice underfur. And, that's definitely a pup, and looks like he's got something going on with his neck. I'm hoping. This is off the Tanana River pack, so they're not the prettiest, but we'll see. Oh, probably 75 pounds, maybe 80. But Eric said it looked like the pack had been on the trail for a mile. So maybe I got some. He didn't know about the snares in there, but maybe I got a couple in there too. Oh, something's holding me up. Oh. What happened to all my short? So back when Dean Wilson was still alive and had Klondike Alaska furs, I used to make these and sell them for 10 bucks. So these are my tail splitters. That is a umbrella stave. And then I'd just take a piece of caribou antler and draw a little track on it or something, and yeah, I'd sell them for 10 bucks. And the bad thing is most trappers, if you could buy these for $4, they'd rather buy that, and it was actually a little better one. But it was kind of neat when I was down at Ada's last summer with Stacy, Dean had one of these hanging in his shop. That was kind of neat. So, had a whole bunch of short ones, but I guess we'll just double them up. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do it like this. It's gonna be one of them days, fellas. So I couldn't download any more videos because my computer was full. Well, I didn't realize that when I'm deleting all this stuff on my Mac, you have to delete in the photo app, not just delete them, because they go to their own little garbage can. And when they go to that garbage can, they stay there. So I've been deleting stuff for years and not really deleting it. Stacy just bought me a new scale for the cabin, so I wouldn't think that would be right, but I'm gonna do it again. Just because. Okay, there it's zeroed. One of them days. $72. Quiet. Yeah, I'd like to get a few more out of that pack, and it seems like they want to go back into that bait something fierce. The rest of the wolves around the country are living fat off the hog on moose and caribou, and this lazy ass pack wants to eat bait. So I should just go put a whole mess of traps out on track sets, but we'll see here. We'll see what happens. We're getting some more snow today, but it warmed up to, I think I took Eric to the post office this morning at, must have been 6:30, I guess, is when I got him there. And it was 16 degrees and I came through town, so. You guys, the same thing when you're skinning these wolves. I hope you can see that, but it's just like when you skin marten. Don't skin right down the back right here. You get an extra 3 inches if you come back down here kind of on that little hairline. So yeah, he said we got a bunch more snow out there, so that doesn't make me feel real happy, but unless the temperature warms up, it doesn't bother me to have a foot of snow on them number 9s. On the rest of them, I don't like that so much, but the number 9s are pretty fine. And then it's when we get that freeze thaw and when that frost comes up under the bottom is what puts all them other traps out of business. But when it warms up to above freezing and then freezes again and puts that ice layer on the top, it doesn't really matter what trap you're using. They're froze. So you do a very good job sharpening that. £70 didn't used to be that heavy. Or if I got any newspaper or anything, I doubt it. This box right here. And that rag. So a lot of people won't like seeing that on video, the lip right there, but I mean that's stuff that happens. That we can't control everything. Of course, we don't want to see that. We don't want to see it happen, but it does happen now and then. You try your best, and it's kind of hard to control everything, but I think I said it before, we're cruel to each other, and same with these animals, so. I was surprised when they let me put that video on dispatching that wolf. It seems like the bunny huggers and antis, it doesn't bother them at all. Well, I shouldn't say that, but they don't bitch and stuff about the hunting videos when we're shooting deer and elk and moose and bears and all them other critters on the hunting shows. But boy, when you start dealing with these wolves, all of a sudden now it's something bad, you know. So like I told you